YouTube fam, I hope you are doing well. I hope you are healthy, happy, and in good spirits. Welcome to Clara's Revival. I am Latasha, your one and only self-revival and master spirit coach. So I want to take a moment to, just as a collective, think about what we're going through in our personal lives, what we see others going through, the stories that we hear, just the different changes happening with government, layoffs. Everyone is affected and we are all going through something. If we could just take a moment to connect with each other, to be a little bit more compassionate, understanding of what someone else may be going through. Because I guarantee you are not the only one, and someone always has it way worse than you do. And I know sometimes that doesn't count for much when you are at a bad place yourself. When you might feel like, you know what? Fuck all that. Your situation is bad. You feel what you feel. And I understand that. These times that we are in, I cannot say it enough. We have to have our mental health in order, because that is the only thing, along with God, that's going to help us weather this type of storm. And I believe, despite everything going on, we can weather this storm. Not only weather it, we can thrive in these times. It calls for us to come together. It calls for us to be creative. And in order to do that, we have to be able to walk in someone else's shoes and show compassion to someone else. With that said, I want to say that there are a lot of us out here hurting in silence, men and women. We both do it, and we do it in different ways. As a woman, I know that a lot of us have a story to tell. We have very different, unique stories. But over the years, and with my experience as a coach, I see that sexual trauma, whether it be SA or by a family member or being robbed, a lot of us have that sexual trauma that we hold on to, and we keep it to ourselves, and we feel ashamed, and no one else around us validates us, validates our feelings. We're gaslit. Someone is so infatuated with pleasing a man that they'd rather believe him than believe a own family member, believe you. When those types of things happen to us, along with maybe having abandonment issues, with maybe not having a father, maybe your parents died when you were young, whatever that issue is, along with that, it causes a lot of us as women to learn to keep stuff to ourselves. It's better to keep it to myself because it's safe here. No one believes me. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to digest it and push it down. Ladies, a lot of us have held on to these types of secrets, these type of disappointments, these tragedies, these crimes. We have kept to ourselves. And the burden, I'm talking about women who have held it for 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 50 years. Women die holding this type of stuff in. And I truly believe that is part of the reason why women suffer from so many issues, especially heart disease. Because we carry so much, and it hardens us, and it makes us feel like we have to stay strong. I got it. I'm good. And that type of mindset, it can work for you in certain instances, but if it's not balanced, it will work against you. How long can you keep in those feelings of anger? You haven't been able to vent and tell your story, whether it be writing it down on paper, getting it out in therapy, whatever that is for you. You've bottled that up inside for many years. That creates anxiety. It creates a distrust for people. It creates anger, being bitter, feeling alone, being depressed, being over or underweight. All these things affect us as women. We all need help sometimes. We all need someone to talk to sometimes. And needing help, being lost, being depressed, feeling like you cannot pour your way out. That is not weakness. Knowing that you need help is strength. And I'm a tough cookie. I know we some tough cookies out here, okay? To endure the type of lives that we have endured, we are some damn tough women. But can we know when to accept help? Can we know when we need help? Can we see when someone else needs help? Or just an ear to listen? I struggle with this still. I have abandonment issues, sexual trauma, narcissistic abuse, shitty childhood, having to really grow up fast. I've always had to fend for myself. So I developed the mindset of, I got it. I'm good. I don't need nobody help. Stay over there. Especially at a point in life where it seemed like there was nothing but wolves attacking me. Nothing but tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. Me feeling like this is what life is. Just being in that energy hardened me. And even still to this day, sometimes I do not know when to accept help. Because I've always had to fend for myself. And I always feel like if nothing else, I can always trust me to get myself out of something. Because I couldn't call mommy and daddy when I needed help. If I needed cash, if I was stuck in a situation. I had to figure that shit out. And I know a lot of us were like that. If something happened to us, we kept it to ourselves. We didn't call the law. We told someone, they didn't believe us. Then the legal system, if you do deal with it, makes you feel like you're the criminal. So how can we truly digest what happened to us and rid those feelings of shame, of guilt, of feeling nasty, of feeling unworthy of love, unlovable, depressed? In these times, ladies, we have to depend on each other. And if we have no one, we have to find a vessel to seek help. There are many ways to get help out here. Free help. There are free community organizations that will give free group coaching or therapy. There are organizations that will help you file a 50B or restraining order. There are videos out here with people giving plenty of free information. There is no reason for you to sit and hurt and grieve and silence by yourself alone. There is no need. You are so worthy of more than that. You are worth taking care of yourself. You are worth addressing your feelings, your issues. You are worth the time. You are worth the effort. You have given it to everyone else. It's on my spirit tonight. All of us out here are hurting in many ways, and I really felt the need to share that. I hope this helps someone. Family, I love you. Once again, I am Latasha. This is Clara's Revival. For one-on-one coaching, you can book on my website, clarasrevival.com. If you have any questions, concerns about coaching, if you want to reach out, if you're fearful, email me. mycoach@clarasrevival.com. I will respond. I love you, family. Keep your head up. Stay safe. Value yourself. Know that you are worth the effort. Peace and love, fam. Talk to you soon.